Let's talk how I knew when it was time to quit my corporate job. Before opening the boutique, I worked full-time at Capital One. When I signed the lease to open the store, I asked Capital One prior and they agreed to let me go part-time. So on the days off that the store was closed, I was working a 10-hour day Monday and a 10-hour day Tuesday, which the store was closed. And then I worked an hour Wednesday, Thursday, Friday before I came into the store to open up for the day. So it was a little hectic. I was working 7 days a week for about a year and a half. I think that's about as long as I could maintain. And I kept going back and forth in my head, like, should I quit? Should I not? I don't know if I have the financial ability to match what they're paying me plus my benefits. I'm going to have to pay out of pocket now for health benefits and all those things. It was a little scary. I am really big on my faith. I love the Lord. So I was praying pretty much daily, twice a day on when it would be time for me to leave that job and fully put all of my heart, soul, passion into this boutique. I knew financially I wasn't going to make up the difference right away. And I had to be comfortable taking that leap, and God kind of just gave me that, like, okay to do it. You know, I wouldn't have put this passion on your heart if it wasn't what I wanted you to do. Every single day that people walk in the store, my goal is to show them the love of Jesus and just be as kind as possible, while also, of course, helping them find cute outfits. While the store was growing, while I was working at Capital One, which was awesome, I was able to maintain both, like I said, for about a year and a half. Then I got to a place where for a couple of months, I felt plateaued. Social media felt plateaued. Sales felt plateaued. I did not feel like I was getting any new customers coming in. It was the same faces, which I'm so grateful my regulars keep me afloat. But for a while before that, I was seeing new people. Hey, we've never been here before. This is our first time, which is a great sign. You know, you're getting new business. They're going to tell their friends, and it's going to keep growing. So everything started to plateau. And I was kind of like, you know what? It's time. So December, I put in my notice at Capital One, which is crazy because right before January, which is the slowest retail month of the year, as well as I had a rental property that my tenant was moving out, so I was going to have to find a new rent. It was just a crazy time for me to quit. Most people probably would have told me I was out of my mind crazy, but it's been working out so far. We're in February. We finally made it through January. Let me tell you, it was tough, but we made it. So we're here. Everything's going great, and ever since then, I've had people coming in. I've had new customers. My Instagram followers are growing. My TikTok followers are growing. So if you guys are new here, make sure you hit that follow and help us reach 2,000. And yeah, so if you are in a position where you're struggling, you're working multiple jobs, the boutique isn't really your forefront, I recommend to pray about it. Get in line with God and make sure that you're making the right decision with what His will is for your life. And at some point, you're gonna have to take the leap. I don't think you'll ever feel fully comfortable. You know how people say, like, you're never gonna be fully ready to have kids? That's how I feel about this. You're never gonna fully feel okay or safe or secure, unless, you know, of course, you're making like millions of dollars or something like that, then maybe okay. But I personally am not making millions of dollars. So take the leap, go for it, trust yourself, bet on yourself, and